Hey guys, welcome to Video Updates with MJ. So guys, I'm sorry I haven't updated you guys in, what was it? It would have been May or June when I updated you guys, so I'm really sorry about that. So, since June, I've finished summer camp, I travelled around America, caught up with people from Bridge Builders, and went 46 days around Europe with a bunch of amazing people. Rewind. So summer camp was absolutely amazing. I had an amazing time. I met amazing people. I worked with so many amazing girls from pretty much all over Wisconsin, which is the cheese capital of America. So, you know, what else? And so that was definitely a pretty eye-opening experience to just experience girls and camping on the other side of the world and seeing some amazing places in Wisconsin in the national parks, all the way across to the amazing people from all around the world who worked at the summer camp I was at. Traveling around America, that was definitely a eye-opener for myself to who I was. I met some amazing people, two girls in particular, Jess and Beck. They're pretty amazing. I met them when I was in Chicago, walking around with them and experiencing what Chicago was just amazing, and definitely some lifelong friends there. And then caught up with them again in New York and seeing Wicked and Times Square with them was just amazing. Nashville, seeing Phil, Beck and Nat, that was definitely a moment where I realised just how much I missed home and what was still back home for when I do come back, and how everything still continues even though you're not there. It's sometimes hard. And then across to Washington, which was fun in itself, and met some interesting people walking just to the hostel, seeing the Capitol, buying presents for people, and just walking around and shopping, doing the usual MJ thing. And then New York, holy crap, New York. So Wicked after buying tickets from a guy on the street. He was proper, he was professional, he had the right shirt, he had the red shirt on, so good. Seeing Wicked was amazing. And then I was across to London for one night, getting lost just around my hotel where I was staying. That was crazy. And then I had my Kentucky meetup, which is the thing you go to before your tour, where you get to meet your tour manager, your cook and your driver and other people on your tour. And then we went to the pub and met a few more people who came a bit later and got to kind of get to know everyone. And then the next day, 7 a.m. on the bus. That was fun, getting 46 days. Holy crap, I looked back at the photos the other day and it seems so long ago since I started, and the people who I hung out with and talked to on the first day, and how your friendships change and stuff. It's crazy. And you say, I'm not a judgmental person, as many of you know, but it's you do it without even guessing. You judge a book by its cover. You realise, you pick up little things, and then as time progresses, you see everyone in their best, their worst, when they're grumpy, when you shouldn't talk to them, what they're like when they drink, when they're sober, when something's up, and you can't get away from these people. I was on a bus with, the first half it was 24 of us, I think. It was the best time. It was pretty much still summer in August, so we had so many adventures, and just seeing everyone's reactions is kind of weird for me. I guess it was just my thing, but and just seeing how people reacted to little things you did, and taking those steps to come out of your shell. As everyone knows, I'm a loud person, so I was loud from the word go, but there were still things that I kept inside to test the waters and stuff. And surprisingly, playing drinking games of Never Have I Ever, you really learn about people and learn about things that they've done. Definitely a big party. Barcelona, where we had one of the guys' 21st birthdays. That was a big night. That was a big night. We already had our optional dinner, and so we had a pretty nice traditional dinner, drinking sangrias and everything by the ocean and stuff, and then going to a bar and then a nightclub, and just seeing everyone in a different type of element. It was kind of crazy. I had my small group, but then everybody on the bus was like friends. We still all got along. We all, like, if there was something up, we could talk to each other. There wasn't really that many conflict and stuff. Most of the campsites we stayed at, because obviously if you guys didn't know, I was sleeping in tents for every night of my tour, apart from maybe 5 or 6 nights where we were inside in an upgrade. But you know, most of the campsites we stayed at for the first half of the tour, there was playgrounds and Wi-Fi and swimming pools and stuff, so pretty chilled and pretty cool, just like being on a normal holiday. But then, at Athens, so that was about 21 days into our tour, we lost 3 girls left our tour because they only were doing the first half of the tour. So Athens, set up our tents and stuff and went into town and like had our final dinner and like stuff with them and helped them out and stuff. And then that night there was 10 new people who came. So that was crazy, and I'm so glad that group came as well, because funnily enough, like on the bus back into the campsite, like, Claire, the tour manager, was like, okay guys, we're getting new people, so don't intimidate them, don't try and scare them, maybe just leave them alone until I've spoken to them, and then you guys can talk to them, interact, make them feel welcome. MJ, don't do that stuff. MJ, don't leave new people alone. MJ was so excited. So like once I'd like put my stuff in my tent and I'd like done my chore for what I had to do when I got back to the campsite and been to the toilet as you do, I like sat down and I was like, hi, I'm MJ, how are you, Sarah? And funnily enough, the girls and 2 of the guys who like I sat right near, because we were there was like picnic tables, so I like sat down. They thought I was a tour manager, but like they didn't tell me that until like during the tour. One of the guys said to me, he was like, MJ, it's okay, it's not Christmas, it's like Christmas, you can open your presents later, you can talk to them later, calm down. I was like, what am I doing with that? Like, just being stereotypical MJ, I guess. Gettig cough. Catch up with MJ.